Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Boston Celtics, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Nets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The postseason continues to heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on the way. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. And it's Tatum in at power forward. And it's Graham in at the point guard position. You look at Boston, they came up short in game 1 of this series. Still, they showed some positive signs to carry into this one.
It's all about making the adjustments for this game. They can steal home court advantage if they execute their plan.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Outside Davis. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to McNeil. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Offensive board. Here's Hicks. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner. But we'll just have to see.
Here's Barry. Pass to Richmond. Over Graham. The shot by Richmond, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
McNeil, that's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Barry, and the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
To the left side wing. Here's Graham. It's good.
Right now, they're coming along. 3 or 4 to start this game.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Davis. Back to Graham. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Pass to Barry. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Graham on the attack. And finished off by Graham.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
And that one's good. Barry. Brooklyn leading by 3. On the wing, Davis. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. McNeil. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And first time out of the game called for Boston. here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. And the Celtics in possession here. 6-point game. Richmond pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. The three. The shot by Richmond, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Pass to Graham. Here's Thornton. Back to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Here's Thornton. And there's another one for the Nets.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Barry. Pass to Barry. Up and in on the layup.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Here's Graham. And finished off by Graham.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Barry. Outside Tatum. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Nets leading by 5. Pass to McNeil. To the inside. Here's Thornton. Uses the glass on the layup. Thornton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Richmond. Graham covering. Richmond with the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Back to Graham. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line, 2 times.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Ross, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Celtics also making a change. Henderson's checked in. And both free throws good for Graham.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And Boston calls time here. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Barry. Here's Richmond. The 3. He buries it from 3. Richmond's got 5 now.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Davis. No points so far. Here's Thornton. Soft touch off the glass.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Richmond. This one for 3. Davis for the rebound.
He might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for 3.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Richmond. He's got 5. And it's all from three-point range. Here's McNeil, defended by Henderson. McNeil, that's good.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Graham with a screen on Graham. Again, the miss by Boston.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
High arcing shot. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Boston making a switch here. So it's Boston now. Trailing by 10. Pass to Thurman. Now here's Henderson. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Graham, that's good.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Nets leading by 8. Up top, Davis. Back to Graham. Davis, a screen. On the wing, Davis. 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Graham for 3. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Davis. Here's Cummings. Fader on the way. 2 points. That one goes. And the Nets lead by 10.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Thurman. Henderson outside. Here's Richmond. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Richmond's got 8 points.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Graham. 10 points for him. Steps back and shoots. Tatum pulls it in. And the Celtics call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Celtics trail by 7. Henderson with it. Yet to see a basket. Here's Thurman. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Ross. Pass to Graham. Lloyd pulls it in. Cuts off the pass. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Nets lead by 9.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Barry. And here's Henderson. Here's Barry. From beyond the arc and then some. Barry's got 7 points in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Substitutions on court.
.52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Uncovered. Buries the jump shot.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside Ross. Pass to McNeil. Back to Ross. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Thurman. Still no points. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. So it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Todd, and it's Floyd in at the 5.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Cummings passes to Fields. With the fadeaway. The bank shot, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Thurman. Here's Barry. Deflected. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain. but he'll try to get through it.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with it.
McNeil, that's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Todd. He's scoreless. Pass to Thurman. No dice from the high post. Brooklyn leading by 11. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Celtics trail by 11. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Barry. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thurman. Takes the 3. The rebound by McNeil.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Cummings. Here's McNeil. He's got 13. Over Henderson. And it's McNeil missing. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Thurman. Here's Barry. Here's Barry. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And the Nets making a change here. Graham's checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Graham. Here's McNeil, defended by Henderson. McNeil, that's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Celtics trail by 13. Outside Tatum. Pass to Barry. To get back on track. And he sinks the layup. Barry's got his second basket of the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Hicks. To the wing, right side. Here's McNeil. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1.
Here's Barry. 9 points in the game. Connects on the foul line jumper. Barry's got 11.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Hicks. Here's Fields. Ran for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 drives.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Barry. 11 points in the game. Thurman. The shot won't fall. Ooh, good D by Graham.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's McNeil. 17 points in the game. Over Henderson. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Barry to the paint. Here's Thurman. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Graham. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Barry, pass to Barry. Tatum with a screen. Over to the wing. Here's Thurman. Goes back up. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Boston shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Davis. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Richmond. Give him 8. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Thurman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Graham. And that one's good. Thurman's gotten 4 this quarter. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Graham. And that one's long. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Barry. Back to Tatum. Here's Barry. 5 points in the game. The shot by Richmond, no good. Ross with it, picked up by Tatum. Davis with a screen on Tatum. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Ross. And the Nets lead by 16.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Thurman. Here's Richmond, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Todd's checked in for Boston. Now here's Davis. Now Graham, 4-3, gets the 3 to fall. Graham's got 19 points.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Pass to Barry. They set the screen. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ross. Here's Hicks. Barry pulls it in.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Richmond pass to Tatum. Shoots over Ross. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. The kick out to Graham. From deep. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. He's got 22.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Richmond. Shot to stop the run. Rebound Brooklyn.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Left side Graham. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Boston's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Thurman passes to Richmond. Tatum with a screen. 5 to shoot. Pass to Todd. Pure from 3-point range. Todd's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nets leading by 21. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Boston on D. Pass to Graham. They set a pick. The 3-ball. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
You thought that first quarter was good. He's been even better in the second.
Here's Barry. 11 points in the game. And it's in there.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Outside Grant. For 3. Offensive rebound. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Stepping in line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Here's Richmond. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Barry. Now Graham. Here's Barry. Clock at 6. An easy 2 on the layup. Barry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Hicks. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Now here's Graham. From downtown, buries it from 3. Graham's got 31.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not? Wilt Chamberlain over there.
Yeah, I don't even want to look in his direction. Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. Those points. It's so good.
Yeah, see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift.
Yeah, it is.
For halftime, let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. for the Celtics. They're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. We've got Davis, and it's McNeil in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Stripped away. Pass to Hicks. Here's Graham. Davis with a screen on Tatum. Here's Graham. And it's good as he snubs it right through the net. Graham's got 33.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Barry. Fires the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. McNeil's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
There's a screen. Graham for 3. Knocks down the triple. Graham's got 36 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Barry. 3-pointer off the mark. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And stolen by Graham. Fires from 14. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Tatum nails both of them. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Davis a screen. Graham for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barry. Shot clock at 5. Oh, get that out of here.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Four on the clock.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And Davis gets it to go. Davis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And Boston calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Barry. He's got 13. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. It's deflected. And here's Tatum. Pass to Barry. From outside the arc. Barry misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Graham for 3. Drops in the 3. Graham's got 39.
He's just lighting them up in this game, but he's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Pass to Barry. 6 to shoot. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Graham for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the wing. Pass to Barry. From behind the arc. And it's Graham with the rebound.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The shot by Richmond, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Count it.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Boston's shooting around 44%. Not bad. Graham with a screen on Graham. Outside Tatum. Here's Barry. He's got 15. Launches a 3. Pass to Barry. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Barry's got 10.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Here's Thornton. Here's Hicks. Outside Davis. Outside Graham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Richmond. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by McNeil. McNeil's got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis a screen. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Davis has gotten 4 this quarter. And here are the Celtics. Richmond, pass to Tatum. Here's Richmond. Pass to Barry. Now Tatum. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's McNeil. Back to Graham. Beyond the arc. Good. Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Barry. 15 points in the game. Pass to Richmond. Over Graham. The shot by Richmond, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Thornton. Graham covering. Outside Graham. Lets it fly. Barry pulls it in. The Celtics shooting the ball at 43% from the field. They set the pick. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And he makes a first. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And the Celtics also making a change. Henderson's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Pass to Woodson. Inside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Ross. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Ross has got 5 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Henderson outside. Pass to Richmond. Barry controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Ross. Boston pulls it in.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Basket's good. Barry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Fields. Ooh, a clear look for Ross. And the 18-footer right on the mark. He's got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Fields. Here's Cummings. Outside Ross. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3. And for the Celtics, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Down low. Buckner. And that one is hammered home.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
There's a screen. Here's Barkley. Barry's the easy one. Here's Richmond. Give him 8. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Outside for Henderson. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Into the lane. To the wing on the left. Here's Cummings. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Richmond. To the middle. Can't hit from in close. And for the Nets, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Out left to the wing. Up top, Ross. Nice form on the 20-footer. Ross has got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Thurman. Henderson outside. The 3 is up. And as as we conclude the third. Pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Nets out in front, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Taking a look at the Celtics. Henderson out there with Todd. And it's Barry in at the 2.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pass to Cummings. Here's Barkley. Right wing. Here's Woodson. From outside, off the mark. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. And here's Todd outside. Fires in the triple.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Woodson, no good.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Pass to Henderson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. That one a little long. The Nets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Barkley. Here's Fields. It's good from the top of the key.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Thurman passes to Barry. Pulls up on the wing. Yep, that one goes.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Cummings. And there's a pick. Pass to Fields. Ross against Henderson. Here's Fields. Takes a 3. On target from range.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Todd passes to Henderson. Here's Thurman. Jacks up a 3. He got a piece of it. Outside Ross. Pass to Cummings. And there's the lob. Tatum with a steal. Here's Thurman. And here's Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, it's hauled in by Fields. Fields has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Barkley. Pass to Woodson. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Ross for 3. And it's Todd with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Thurman. Now here's Henderson. Here's Thurman. Tatum with a screen. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Boston. Ross against Henderson. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Todd passes to Barry. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Over to the left wing. Up top, Ross. Pass to Fields. From 12 feet. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Man, he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh, yeah, that's going to be the result.
Here's Fields. Pass to Barkley. Out left to the wing. Here's Cummings. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Outside Tatum, all alone. And no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Barkley. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Barkley's got 6 in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Shots good by Henderson. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's Barkley. Fields the pass to Cummings. Here's Woodson. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. There's the three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
That's just unfair with that advantage height-wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
Pass to Tatum. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Fields. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To the paint. Here's Barkley. Here's Cummings. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cummings has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Here's Tatum, and it's blocked. And here they come. Pass to Cummings. Here's Barkley. From the arc. Knocks down the long J.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Henderson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting from off the Henderson. One time in the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Now here's Ross. To shoot to the middle. Williams lays it up and banks it in. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim, and look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Here's Barry. Pass to Richmond. Looking to get it going. Brooklyn pulls it in. Fields has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Ross. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. And it's Henderson with the ball for Boston. Pass to Richmond. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in. 1:46 left in the final quarter. Here's Fields. Outside Ross.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitutions on the court.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Fields. Here's Cummings. Three-pointer. Barry pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They are the more cohesive team right now and just going out there and executing their game plan.
Clock is at 3. Here's Fields. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
34 seconds left in the game. Here's Richmond. And it's good. 2 points.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. And that one drops for him.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal it again. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.
Waffles. Two bag.